Hello, Mephisto Crossword, let's go. Adjust pressure in jacket perhaps. The woman's unctuous, accepting about how Hector behaved once. I wonder if this is heroically. So the woman's is her, unctuous is oily, accepting about, accepting C, short for circa, Latin for about, and heroically is how Hector behaved in classic mythology. Girl, air police located in Kentucky grass. I think air police may be AP. But how does the rest work? Kentucky could be KY or it could be part of the definition. No, not getting that. What was behind uncommon energy taking first run later? Gosh, I wonder if this is arrear, A-R-E-R-E, which is an old word for behind, meaning to the rear. I'm going to leave that for the moment. Craze for fake Ming earthenware. Aim for confusion with old China. So, old China's got 8 letters. AIM has got 11. I'm wondering if confusion is an anagram indicator. But that only gives me 11 letters. Craze, however, does suggest something ending mania. And the letters for mania are contained within AIM and China. Okay, I wonder if the anagram letters are AIM 4, O for old, and China. That would give 12. What would that leave? CHIO and 4. No, not getting the rest of that, but let's see if the mania letters can be corroborated. Head, perhaps one of the sculptress's parents. I wonder if this is Herma. I think Herma is a word and could mean the head of a sculpture. And therefore the wordplay, perhaps one of the sculptress's parents, could be Herma, as in her mother. Arabic sign, pork zone, active. Yeah, I think this has to be Hamza. Pork is ham, zone is Z, the abbreviation, active is A, the abbreviation, and Hamza is a word and must mean an Arabic sign. Fatuous, low, state of America. This is Mooney. Mooney has to mean fatuous. Low is moo, as in the noise a cow makes, and state of America is NY for New York. In Lochnagar, honest, aged fellow, old, for a Scot. Nope, not getting that. What's not good for fish eggs? A group on the turn internally. No. Cause of division in Jamaica. Standard, wealthy type. Standard could be par, that would place a P in third place. Jewish scribes work here, mainly in reproducing program. No. Okay. Where to now? No old British drunk on Southern African liquor. Fish, chap's angle, any number. Any number could be N. Chaps could be men. Angle. Nope. Baggy, ancient, sat around, accompanied. Decline in standards, doing away with adverts. Fairness. Indian official, unknown among Kerala people. State of recurrent methylation. I'm wondering if this is a reversal of some letters in methylation, but I'm not seeing it. With wings, advanced towards the end. Yeah, this is alate. Alate means with wings, and Allah is a wing. Advanced is A, the abbreviation, and towards the end is late. Makeshift Zambian currencies, not weak. This is capture. Capture means makeshift in Hindi, I think, and the Zambian currency is kwacha, not weak, without W, the abbreviation for weak. Sort of Radiohead album, holding little new. Well, could this be kinda? Kinda means sort of. Radiohead album. Is KIDA an album by Radiohead? I don't know. Little new certainly could be N, but I'm leaving this in for the moment, and we've got plenty of letters to get corroboration. Decline in standards, doing away with advert, fairness. It could end NCE. That would make 30 across ending E something E. Yes, one's redeployed. The old excuse. I think this is Essoin. Redeployed is an anagram indicator for yes, ones. And Essoin is a word and must be an old or archaic word for excuse. Fish. Chaps. Angle, any number. So this is men harden. Slightly hesitant about this final vowel. Menharden is a type of fish. Chaps is men. Angle. Does Hade mean angle? Well, Hade is a word, and it gives me some comfort with this final E. I think this must be correct. But 19 down doesn't end NCE, but the Y does look useful. Decline in standards. Decadency. Doing away with advert, removing ad, short for advert. So decadency becomes decency, which means fairness. Wow, 7 down looks like it ends helpfully. Square pilaster head initially raised is variant of capital. Gosh, could this be a capital city or a word for money? In which case the beginning of the word is the word play. But the whole thing, the definition could be square pilaster. Square pilaster, if it's wordplay, ahead of that initially raised is variant of capital. Not getting that, which is slightly disappointing. It's always good to get the long ones in. Rebuilding chalet alters category of property. So rebuilding does look like an anagram indicator for chalet alters. So we're looking for a word meaning category of property. which is an anagram of chalet altars, ends E-A-L. So that leaves CHT and altars. And it's a category of property. No, not getting that. Already looked at this. I think this is an African liquor because Southern is S, the abbreviation. I wonder if no is Ken. Old British drunk on Southern. No. Okay, so where to now? Already looked at that. Okay, I've looked at all the downs. Let me go through the acrosses. And I think I've looked at everything which crosses heroically, so let me start here. Father and I left eating lamb mince that's fried. Father and I left. Keftades fits the letter pattern, and that is a food dish, so could be lamb mince that's fried. But father is usually PA or FR. So fricadelle fits. So father could be FR. I is I. Left is L. Eating lamb. Is Cade lamb? It may be. It rings a vague bell. But we have letters for corroboration, so hopefully we'll get that. In Lochnagar, that could just be a reference to a Scottish word. Honest. Aged fellow. Old for a Scot. Well, old for a Scot is old. That's the Scottish word for old. So aged is A-E. I think that's an abbreviation. Fellow is F, the abbreviation, and afold is a word and must be a Scottish word for honest. Cause of division in Jamaica. Standard. Wealthy type. Gosh, what is this? Standard could be par, but wealthy type blank O, blank F. Not getting that. Wow, so many A's in 7 down. What's not good for fish eggs? Fish eggs could be roe. A group on the turn internally. No. Square. I'm just looking at the whole thing. What a fabulous word, whatever it is. Don't think it's a word, well, it's certainly not a word that's coming to mind. So where was I on the acrosses? Going over European ravine, containing titanium, mineral. Going over could be a reversal indicator. European could be E. Ravine. Gully. Containing titanium. That could be TI. And the whole thing means mineral. Not getting that. 2 birds getting around Zulu. Councillors. I think this is Anziani. So, an Arnie is a bird, a cuckoo. 2 of them would be Arnie, getting around Zulu. Z is Zulu in the NATO phonetic alphabet. And Anziani are councillors. Indian official, unknown among Kerala people. So unknown, Z is an unknown. So we're looking for a 4-letter Kerala people. I wonder if that's Nair, and that gives Nazir. And I think a Nazir is an Indian official. At great cost, not starting in good time. Wow, finally a straightforward clue. At great cost is dearly, not starting without its initial D, and then early means in good time. State of recurrent methylation. Gosh, what is this? Oh, yes, it is contained within methylation. There's Italy in there. Wow, I specifically looked for a country or region that was reversed within methylation, and there it is, Italy. Now, these crossing letters don't look massively helpful. Quality of 3, nothing, -4, or -6. So I think 4 and 6 refer to Roman numerals. So 4 is IV, 6 is VI, and since you can -4 or 6, that suggests that what comes before has got the letters IVI in it. So, in which case the definition is 3. Quality of 3. Could this be triality? Nothing could be triviality. Yep, triviality has got IVI in it, and regardless of whether you remove IV for 4 or VI for 6, you're left with triality. Mate swallows English, fine tea, served up, I like, particular leaves. Wow. Mate. Okay, mate could be pal. Swallows indicates contains, so we've got P at the beginning and al at the end, which is good. English, surely E. Fine tea, served up. I could be the I just before al, in which case the definition would be like particular leaves. Okay, well, the ending looks adjectival, which fits the definition I've suggested. But what we're left with is fine tea, 7 letters long. Fine could be F. Okay, I'm not getting that. Baggy. Ancient, sat around, accompanied. No. Now, here we're looking for the anagram of chalet altars, and the whole thing means a category of property. Wow, not getting that. Already looked at that. No, so it doesn't begin Ken. Old British drunk on southern African liquor. Is this Wit Blitz? That rings a bell. So no could be wit, or no old could be wit, as in an old word for no. British could be B. Drunk is lit on southern on S, and Wit Blitz must be an African liquor. It certainly rings a bell as being just that. I just have a slight hesitation that it could be spelt slightly differently. Now, one more letter in 25 across, but none of the letters in chalet altars are particularly helpful. This could begin chattel. Oh, well, I wonder if it's Châtel's Real. I think this fits the letter pattern and certainly appears plausible. You have real estate, and chattels are a type of property, what you own, and it is an anagram of chalet altars, so I think this must be correct. 7 down, 20 minutes down, 7 down, square pilaster head, initially raised, is variant of capital. Ah, well, yes, I think this is Antananarivo, which is the capital of Madagascar. Square pilaster, I think, is Anta. Head, initially raised, is variant of capital. I wonder if variant of is VO. It's not an abbreviation I've heard of. I could be S because it's short for is. I could be is because it's short for is. I think Anta is the square pilaster. Head initially raised. I'm very confident that this answer is correct because there are so many crossing letters corroborated, and this is the capital of Madagascar, so I can't fully explain the wordplay. I may come back to that. Now, one across, I'm just wondering if, well, I was thinking of chaparral, and that doesn't fit the number of letters. Air police would place an A here. Girl. Air police located in Kentucky grass. So I think we're looking for a 5-letter Kentucky grass. But the whole thing meaning girl? Wow, what about chap S? A chap S is a lady chap, hence a girl. Air police is AP. Is chess Kentucky grass? Well, I mean, obviously it could be. Chess is a word. And I suspect it could have definitions other than the board game. And this certainly fits the definition. Now, 10 across. What's not good for fish? I wonder if this is rotenone. Rotenone is a poison. I didn't know that it poisoned fish. But let me put it in and see if I can justify it. So, what's not good for fish could be the definition. Eggs could be row, RO at the beginning, E at the end. A group is a nonette, a group of 9, on the turn, internally, reversed internally. Jewish scribes work here mainly in reproducing program. Could this be Sophorim? So I think this is a word, and if it is a word, the IM ending indicates that it's Jewish. So the definition could be Jewish scribes work here. Or no, I think the definition is Jewish scribes work, a work by Jewish scribes. Here mainly could be HER, so the word here, without its final letter, in reproducing program. Is SOPIM? No, let me start again. I think Sophorim are Jewish scribes. Work is op, short for opus, Latin for work. Here mainly is HER, here without the final letter. In reproducing program in sim, a sim is short for a simulation, which is a program which reproduces situations. Okay, great. Well, pretty much just the top left to go, 24 minutes down. This has been pretty tough. Cause of division in Jamaica. Standard is surely par. Oh, well, yes, and a wealthy type is a toff. But what I'm not familiar with is part off as being a cause of division in Jamaica, and I note there's a question mark after it. So I'm not going to be able to advance that explanation. Now, an H in the mania clue. Craze for fake Ming earthenware, aim for confusion with old China. So we're still on track for the anagram letters being aim for, O and China. So we've got an F and a C to fit in. The C could go in front of the H. CH often go together. What if the F was in first place? Adjust pressure in jacket, perhaps. I think this is coapt. I think coapt means to adjust. Pressure is P, the abbreviation, in jacket, in coat. So, finally, well, coapt, if it's right, destroys my previous working theory of the anagram letters because there's no P. So, earthenware, the definition could be craze for fake Ming. Earthenware could be pots. And then confusion could still be an anagram indicator for aim, O and China. So what that would leave is we've got aim, we need an O and a CI. So what works is poticho mania, which I've never heard of. Could this be a craze for fake Ming? It could be. Fortunately, we have letters which can give corroboration. 27 minutes down. Nag. Child, little one. This is titch. A tit can be a nag, I believe. Possibly in the meaning of a small horse. Child is CH, the abbreviation, and a titch is certainly a little child. What was behind? So, a rear fits. Let me put this in now. A rear certainly is an old word for behind. Uncommon is rare. Energy is E, taking the first run later. So if you think of rare E and take the first run later, you take the initial R and stick it later on. So rare E, take that R from the beginning and stick it in here between the two E's, you get a rear. Now, this is a good start for 4 down. Mate swallows English. Fine tea served up. I like particular leaves. So we had pal, swallows English, E, fine, rich. Tea served up, I think, is just the word tea served up. I is I. And then al was part of pal, which was mate. So does perichetal mean like particular leaves? I think it must mean precisely that. Fantastic, just 3 clues to go, 28 minutes down. What assistance gives a black coffee up? Wow, I don't think I even looked at this before now, but it's a betel. A betel is what an assistant gives. A is A, black is B, the abbreviation, and coffee is latte, up, reversed. So, going over, yeah, this is allanite. So going over is a reversal indicator. E is European, ravine is Nala, covering titanium, covering Ti. So all of that gets reversed. And then allanite is a mineral. Let me do my typo squiz. All the acrosses look good. Wow, what a puzzle. Antananarivo not explained. So 1 clue to go. Baggy, ancient, sat around, accompanied. I think this must be saccate. Oh wow, and well, of course, as soon as you put in the last letter, I keep forgetting this, that the Mephisto instantly tells you if you're right or not. I was about to put it in and then wonder whether it's correct. Clearly it is. And let's see if we can go back to the puzzle. Yeah, so a sack, S-A-C, is a type of bag, so saccate certainly is plausible to mean baggy. Ancient sat, well, I think sate must be an obsolete or archaic word for sat, accompanied around ACC, the abbreviation for accompanied. Now, the only clue I didn't explain was Antananarivo. It is the capital of Madagascar. An anta is a square pilaster. So, head, initially raised. So I wonder if initially actually refers to the initial letters of, raised is variant of, which would give all of Revo. Then I thought square was anta, so what's left is nana. Head, initially raised. Wow, why is nana? Ah, no, head is nana. Your nana must be slang for a head. So let me start again explaining this clue, because I think I do have it now. Square pilaster is anta. Head is nana. And then initially, the initial letters of raised is variant of. That gives Antananarivo, and that is the capital of Madagascar. So what a fabulous puzzle, just over 30 minutes. But really, I think this is the hardest Mephisto I have attempted so far. I know John mentioned to me that he was cranking up the difficulty a notch in his words, but this felt quite a really substantial challenge, but that just makes it all the more satisfying when you get to the end. This was just packed full of super words and also beautifully clued. Very difficult to pick out any particular ones, but I really felt on the ropes at the beginning, and even with a quarter of the puzzle to go, I felt I was wilting, but pressed on and was quite surprised in the end to finish in around the 30-minute mark. It felt like it might be a little bit longer. Anyway, super exciting puzzle, tremendous fun to solve. I do hope you enjoyed watching that solve. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.